And now, Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski's report into the questionable decision by a police chief's wife.
911, was that just the emergency?
It was after midnight.
My dad's beating my mom. I need smoke.
An urgent domestic violence call.
All right, we're on the way, okay? Where are you? Where are you right now?
What's on there?
A daughter trying to save her mom's life.
Help me, hurry up.
They're coming as fast as they can.
Police and deputies racing to this 12,000 square foot home in remote Elbert County.
They're trying to save the daughter.
Do you feel safe hiding in your room?
They're trying to make sure that we minimize the loss of life here.
They're just getting everything set up, okay?
You need to hurry.
Because we already know that one murder's occurred.
Elbert County Sheriff Shane Heap.
It was a very serious call. A murder-suicide with the SWAT deployment is very serious.
Deputies did rescue the 911 caller, the teenage girl, but not her mom and dad. Police say Rick Hunt killed his wife Donna before committing suicide. And that's not the only concerning discovery uncovered by Elbert County deputies.
We learned the next day that the call was played out as it was happening on social media.
How'd you react?
That's pretty frightening.
Confirmed, send SWAT.
Well, a SWAT team scrambled to manage a 5-hour standoff. They surrounded a house known to contain powerful rifles and a significant amount of ammunition. At that very same time, details of their tactical moves were shared on Facebook in real time.
Copy, clear and hold main garage for K9 656.
Miles from the SWAT team response, in her home, the wife of Kiowa's police chief listened on her husband's handheld police radio. Chief Sam Swafford was part of the law enforcement response.
Help me understand why.
I don't know that I can do that.
In a Facebook chat, posts from the police chief's wife included, SWAT is on location now. They just called for a K9 to respond. They just called for the electric company to be called to cut off electricity at the house.
Copy.
And she also attempted to paint her husband as the hero, posting, Sam carried the daughter through the field to safety as the husband was firing rounds at them.
A mistake?
I don't think it was malicious, but it was dangerous.
In this 4-page after-action report, Elbert County deputies accused Laura Swafford of embellishing the truth, writing her husband, the police chief, was never under gunfire at any point on the scene. And it concluded the police chief's wife makes multiple statements that raise a substantial risk of injury or death to the responders on scene. The report went to the district attorney.
This is a matter of some public concern, and the public ought to know about it.
District Attorney George Brockler officially conducted an informal review.
I was concerned because it was one law enforcement executive calling me about another law enforcement executive's wife and the potential for something bad to grow out of that conduct. That's troubling.
Do you think the sheriff overreacted with this report?
Absolutely not. It's very, very high profile.
Kiowa's police chief, Sam Swafford.
After the sheriff had advised me of the situation, my advice was back is if she has done something criminal, by all means,
Charge her.
charge her.
Did your wife make a mistake here?
That would be a question for her. It's not something I would do.
We asked to talk to your wife. She's decided she doesn't want to comment.
She said she just didn't wish to speak to you.
Ultimately, the district attorney elected not to file charges against the police chief's wife, saying her decisions to share details of an active SWAT team response were careless and reckless, but not criminal. Elbert County Sheriff wanted accountability, and now it appears he got it.
We expect to deal with a lot of unknowns. We don't expect to deal with a social media play-by-play by any stretch.
Couple additional facts for you. The incident happened in August of last year. Now, explaining why he elected not to file charges, George Brockler also said there was not proof the police chief's wife was intentionally putting the SWAT team at risk, and there's no current criminal charge that fits. Back to you guys.
Wow, fascinating. Thank you, Tony.